Yeah, hello. This is a request for more information about coming to live in the Philippines, moving into an apartment here, and running the business that I've presented. Just to encapsulate and symbolize everything. At home in America, you would just need to raise capital, sell your house, sell your car. If you're planning to go back, well, you obviously half sell, or you just basically want to get cash together. Cash is king, especially over here. Over here, I would not suggest buying anything. Have no assets, live cheaply and freely, and have your cash spread itself. Um, what you require to come here is as simple as this. You don't need a visa, which means all you need is a passport. Is your passport current? If so, you need to get on the internet and book a ticket. You book, it's usually through Hong Kong or Singapore into Cebu City in the Philippines. So you just arrive in Cebu. Now, the Cebu airport from me is 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away. So I can necessarily meet you there basically and guide you, hand by hand through every step you need. But on arriving here, so you don't need a visa, you simply just need a passport and the money to survive, as in your money's in your bank account in the States. You don't need to worry about anything here. On your arrival here, I'll pick you up, we'll come here. Maybe you say, hey, I like it straight away, or you stay in a hotel for a couple of nights. I know numerous places here, cheap to expensive, it's up to you. So for the next 2 or 3, 4, 5 days, you'd make up your mind of whether you want to live here and whether this is for you. Yeah. Over that 5-day period, would get you a driver's license, a Philippine driver's license. Very simple to get. Would get you a bank account, would open a Philippines in peso bank account, and would also get your visa done here. If you decided you want to stay, for $200, I can get you your visa for a year. It's about $5 or $10 for the driver's license. So, on your first 5 days here, you'd spend $300, you'd get a bank account, driver's license, and a visa for a year, right? So on a $300 investment plus the plane flight, you'd be here, able to be here for a year. Now you can decide, hey, I like this apartment, I want this business, let's train me up, train me on to what to do for the next 2 weeks. So then you would be living here, I'll be living outside, I've got a lot of friends here, I'll just stay with them, and I'll visit you daily, and we just go over what makes up the ins and outs, and I'd show you around. We'd probably go to Bohol, we'd go to different islands, and we'd look around. And I'd show you how to do it cheap, because I'll be training you to live here without all the hassles of the first year of getting ripped off or not knowing what to do. Teach you a bit of the language, where to go, the nice places to be around. So that 2 weeks would be a training, and then you'd go, well, now it's mine. And you'd have your visa, you'd have your bank account, you'd have your driver's license, you'd have the motorcycle, you'd have an apartment, and you'd have a business. Now, all the stock's already packed. So all that would happen is I would train you on what is the internet site, would move the details over so the monies go to your bank accounts, and you just have passwords. You'd have a password login to the internet site, and a password to your bank accounts. Everything's online. It's done right here. That's why I never moved from here. So the business is as simple as an armrest business where I print out a page saying an order is received. I go and paste that to a box in the back. I email DHL and they pick up the next day, and off it goes. And then there is a repetitive cycle. Now, once a year, when I go, well, I'm running out of stock, right? Then I go to the welder and the upholstery guy, and within 2 weeks, I have my shed full of stock again. Now, I could buy a little amount or a large amount. It's up to the person running it. So, simplistically, it's very, very simple. Realistically, if you were going to come with a friend, if you were 2 guys, and you between yous got $30,000 together, between yous, so you'd buy a business for 20, and you'd have 5 each, and you'd have advertising income, because on this business you get income every month. The money's paid per month. It's not like future income. It's got no debt. There's no debt. You've got stock, and so therefore, when I say you come with 30 or maybe 40,000, 20 goes on the business, and you've got 5 left each in your pocket, but don't spend it. The business will bring in money, and that should dictate your budget. Now, if you're a bit internet savvy, we will have great discussions on how you can grow the business. I haven't grown it. I've done nothing on it for 9 years. It sits and makes me my living. But now, if you were more aggressive because you knew, when you get new into something, you want to go. Well, that's also an option. So these discussions can happen in the training momentum. But the simplistic view of it is you just need to decrease your ties at home. I don't mean with your family, I just mean with your assets. Get it into cash and move over here. And in regards to bringing money, you should probably convert about $2,000-3,000 in the US and bring that as cash when you first arrive, and then we'll just do transfers to your bank account here in the Philippines of 1,000-2,000 each day until this account's stocked up. So it's really as simple as that. Get yourself some cash, decrease your assets at home, and get on a plane. You don't need a visa, which means you can just turn up to the airport with your ticket and you arrive here. And there's no restrictions. I'll come and get you, and we'll organise that when you're here. Now, in regards to leaving your family at home, if you're concerned about their well-being, at least this is the backup plan, that if they start to get problems at home, you tell them you don't need a visa, get on the plane and come and visit. And they can come here and live with you in your house until things work itself out over there. So I think it's a double safety net. Anyway, that's a summary of what you need to do if you wanted to come and live in the Philippines and take on a business.